Hi all. I know it's been a while. I've not posted much, but I thought I'd give you a bit of explanation as to where I've been over the last couple of weeks. It's been a bit of a traumatic couple of weeks. Lots of stuff happening. I've hit a few downs, tried to cover it up, mask it up. I've had some bad times. I've had some good times. I've been trying to get back out and about, volunteering and working. I've been going to different meetings, different events, pushing my boundaries, challenging my anxiety, and then coming home and trying to bury myself away from it. So, anyway, this last couple of weeks I've had a couple of medical reviews to go to. Yeah, you know the ones ESA, PIP, or whatever it used to be called. Yeah, I've been to both of them in a week. And as you can imagine, they are very anxiety causing events. First of all, I went to the PIP review. First of all, I get a letter. Bear in mind, I live in Manchester. We want you to come up to Preston for 8:30 in the morning for a PIP review. 8:30? My tablets don't even kick in till about 9:30. And they want me to get up there at 8:30. How funny are they? Well, probably was a test, probably wasn't, who knows. But nonetheless, 8:30 in Preston, 40 miles away from my home, and you're expecting me to get there at 8:30. How ridiculous is that? So, obviously, I rang them, changed it, got it changed to Manchester at a more realistic time. So, yeah, gets to Salford, gets to the appointment. Anxiety kicks in. Boom. I'm all over the place. Head's gone. I don't want to be there. I'm petrified. You hear what the story is. They don't believe you. They don't trust you. They do little things to challenge you. That's me going overboard. I'm gone. My head is spinning. My anxiety is, like I said, it's through the roof. My heart rate was beating, I think, at 115 at one point, beats per minute, which is quite dramatic considering I met someone who was beating at 60 beats per minute today. It's nearly double. But yeah, so I'm sat there in the waiting room, sweating cobs because my heartbeat's going so fast. I've got my hood up, I've got my cube in my hand, I've got a glass of water in my hand. I've taken 2 promazine just to get me through it. Dead fidgety, hyper vigilant, looking all over. Security guards staring at me because I'm staring at him, staring at everybody else. I just wanted to walk out and go, think, sod it. It's not worth it. It's only a bit of money. It's not worth it. But I managed to get through it. How, I don't know. Yeah, so gets to the meeting, and there's some very daunting questions. They want to know how we're doing, what we're doing, what my worst events are, what my best events are. I was struggling to even talk. I was talking so fast, just trying to get things out, or I was mumbling, I was rocking back and forth, or I was just phasing out and not answering the questions. But my partner had to answer them for me, because she came along to me as well. First question they asked though, when you get into the reception: if there's a fire, are you okay getting downstairs, or will you need a lift? What a question? Random question. My response: I ain't getting in a low lift. No chance you can get me in a lift, whether there's a fire or not. So, yeah. And then the next question: how did you get here? I drove. Do you want your parking paid for? No, park for free. Oh, okay. Off you go. So I sat there. I said, I'm watching everyone. I was proper scared. It's in this weird waiting room. It's not like a doctor's surgery or anything like that. It's more like I went for an extras job once, and you have to go and say a couple of lines and just present yourself. I was sat in a similar waiting room to this for the extras job, and I wasn't even half as nervous. Didn't get it, but I still wasn't half as nervous. But anyway, yeah, so it's a type of strange place. Like I said, and then I'm up, I'm talking, I'm going through it all, forgetting things, showing them medication, showing what I've got to take and how I've got to take it, talking about my bad times, talking about the good times, talking about how I don't want to be in this position, how I want to be back in work, how I want to be back living my life, how I want to get on with my life and cope with my life. It's just tired. It's spinning, going west, not knowing what I'm doing. And yeah, hands moving, getting proper panic, getting proper fidgety. And when I got out of there, I just stood still, put my head down, big sigh, and just wanted to cry because I felt so vulnerable, so blocked and trapped in a place where I'm being judged. It's bad enough I judge myself and I fear that everyone judges me around me. I'm then going to somewhere where they're going to judge me. They want to judge me. So this was the pit point anyway. I thought I said that. So I'm sat there. I said, so he gets out. I stood there, and it took me a few minutes to even get the muster to move. I needed to walk back to the car, and I just struggled. I think I even took a detour to get there the long way round, just so I can calm myself down before getting in the car. Otherwise, there would have been no chance of me driving. So, yeah, so that was the first event. Then along came the next one. Now, I received the invitation to the ESA medical review. For those who don't know, that's in Albert House, I think it's called, in Manchester. And it's at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, me being me, I didn't know it was at 9 o'clock in the morning. I just put it on the side, put it on the side, and then waited for my calendar to tell me when it was. Tells me it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking, crap. Once again, how am I getting there at 9 o'clock in the morning? But I ended up having to go because I didn't have time to cancel it because of my own mindset of putting things away and forgetting about them or putting them out of mind so no, they don't there. Or so thinking out there. So anyway, so I go to this one. I'm driving, and I'm driving like I'm pissed out of my head. Like I'm drunk. Cross over the tablets. I've not slept most of the night because of fear and what was going on, plus everything else that's going on with me. And I'm there at 8:30 in the morning, driving down the street. Like I said, like driving like I'm drunk because the tablets are on the crossover. And when I gets there, obviously it parks up. Now, for anyone who knows the area, will know it's cheaper to park in Salford area than it is to park in Manchester. So parked in Salford, so I can have a nice walk to there. It just calmed me down, but it didn't work. I'm walking up there with my partner. I'm starting to shake. I'm starting to get sweaty again. Heart's starting to go rapid. Starting to get fidgety and clingy, pinching at myself, picking at myself. I've got the cube in one hand and I'm digging at myself with the other. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. And so I get walking up, and you have to walk through a car park under one building to get to another for an assessment. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning, the appointment. So you've got office workers coming in, going, coming and going. Everyone's staring at you. Why is he here? What is it? Well, this is how I feel anyway. But they're probably thinking, why is he here? What's wrong with him? There's nothing wrong with him. He looks fine. Because obviously everyone says look fine with mental health problems, don't they? So I'm obviously scared that people are judging me and walking through and questioning things. I'm there, hood up, looking like a right chav. You know what I'm thinking? He's just another scroll who's looking for money to get money where he can and not have to work. And I'm giving myself that title. No, that's not me. But I'm giving myself that title because I think that's what they're giving me. And so I'm sat, goes in, I'm stood there, and they're all working behind the counter as they go along. They're all blanking me. Every now and again, one will come, smile, and then walk off. Come, smile, and walk off. I need to check in. I've not checked in yet. Finally, my head goes. I lose concentration. I put my head down to try and get my eyes back to be able to focus, to concentrate. And then he goes, "How can I help you?" Why now? He could have come to a room to go when I was actually ready to talk to you. Anyway, so it gives him a letter, signs in, tells you, put your name, your date of birth, and sign there. So it does that. For all I know, could have been signing my life away. Mind you, it's DWP, I probably did. So, signs this form, what I could see of it. And off Trundle gives him a driving license so you can see my ID. And then off Trundle, sit down. Sat down, watching people go, hyperventilating, what's going again. I'm staring at everyone that's in there. It must have been weird what I'm staring at. I'm trying to focus on stupid little things, and I'm looking around everyone, staring at everyone, do see what everyone else is doing. They all start dwindling down one at a time, getting called in. I'm thinking, Christ, I'm going to be here for hours. But it wasn't. 15 minutes, and I got called. Lady comes, and once again, she starts with a friendliness. I couldn't talk to her. I struggled to talk to her. But off I trundles down to a room. Goes down to the room and I had to do exactly the same as what I did with the PIP. Answer the same intrusive questions. Answer the same intrusive queries about my health, what I do, how it affects me, etc. And I'm just feeling exactly the same. I've been here before, I've got to do it again. I'm thinking, ultimately, if I don't say something here but I said something there, are they going to question me? If I don't say something here but I said something there, are they going to use it against me? So I'm there back trying to wrap my brains into everything that I told them, just to make sure I don't miss anything out. And it's sending me west. It's sending me under. I'm really agitated at this point. My head is throbbing. My heart beats through the roof. My fingers are all over. My eyes are struggling to concentrate. I'm staring at doors. I'm staring at walls. I'm staring out a window. And eventually, I think I managed to calm down just enough to get a few words out to talk and say what I could. Give my medication. Discussed it through. And same again when I come out of there at the end of it. I just stopped and wanted to collapse. Wanted to hide myself away. But unfortunately I couldn't because I agreed to do a bit of voluntary that morning. With the health improvement team that I've been following. So, obviously I had to get over it. But it was an eventful day, that's for sure. And that was on Monday. One thing I did forget to mention, when I did the PIP one, don't know if anyone's ever experienced this, but the lady was using Dragon technology, which is she talks and the computer types for her. Have you ever sat there in a room, anxious as hell, nervous as hell, wanting to just run away and think, sorry, it's not worth it? And then you're answering a question and she's repeating every single thing that you're saying. And I mean everything. Every sentence I said, she's repeating it. Some of them she was even prompting me. Just so she can get it written down. And hearing everything coming back at me, it was just throwing me twice as bad. It's confusing. It really is confusing. But, like I said, I got through them. And that's obviously thrown me for a couple of weeks. I've not been able to do anything, I've been able to concentrate. On top of that, I've been doing what I can in regards to working with the local council, working with the local teams to see what they do, how they do it, getting back into the community. And it has been a bit of a interesting eye opener on the same score. It's been a very nervous one too. But I've had to just put my game face on and just crack on through it. So as you can imagine, when I crack through it, come home, the mask comes off, and I just want to go like you do. And I have done a few times, which means I don't sleep at night. I don't do that at all. So obviously I've been following them a bit. I've been to a few interesting places. I've been to a place called The Orchard, which is in the Broughton's district, who cater to addictions and people with mental health problems and addictions. They're having a garden unveiling, which they call the Olive Branch. It's a nice little garden that the community had all worked together and come together to set up. A nice little hideaway for the kids in the corner. It's a very nice place. But I was surprised in the orchard because it was more of a meet and greet than anything else. It's full of different people from different walks of life, different environments, different companies. You've got the mental health people that are there all the time. You've got Start who do the artwork in there. You've got Smart who do the garage works for the young mental health people, sufferers. You've got the local councils, various arms, including the one that I'm working with, which is the Salford Futures one. The fire brigade were there, offering their expertise and what they do. The local charities were all there, and it was fun to go around just visiting each person, getting to know what they do, how they do it, getting to make contacts, so that when I am fully ready, I can go back to volunteering. I can go back to doing what I love and being in the community. So that's what I was doing last week. I had a bit of a fun time doing that. I also had the opportunity to go on a nice walk up the country, up the river to Drinkwater Park and back again from the Energize Centre in Broughton. Now, those who don't know that is near St Sebastian's. It's like the local centre attached to the local centre. It's quite funny. Well, yeah, I went for a nice 6 mile walk up there with the group, with one of the groups, a couple of elderly people, and yeah, we were about 4 people, I think it was in total, plus 2 workers. And we got to see some of that weird hogweed as well that everyone's going on about. There's loads of it down there if you want to go and have a look. Just don't touch it, because you'll get burnt. So yeah, so I did that. I've shadowed in a few little bits like health checks and stuff, which is quite eye-opening. What else have I done? No, I've got that anyway. And this week I've been working with Team Closer, one that's based in Claremont, based in the fire station in Dayscott. But they do a lot of work with Bureau Park and places like that. And I've had fun shadowing them as well, seeing how they work, what they do. It's only a couple of hours in there, but it gets me out of the house. It helps me to build up my confidence again, build up my But my face is big ugly mush here.